It's really, really hot today. The courtyard is all cobblestone. And in between the cobblestones, we collected so much dirt over time. And I'm getting so many weeds, and the modern products to kill the weeds are not really that good. So it was time really to clean it up. Now I've cleaned up already a whole bunch of stuff. And for that, I used an Avant articulated loader. And I have two issues. So I'm using this steel brush with a hydraulic motor to swipe out the joints in between the cobblestones. And the problem that I'm having right now is that the brushes or the steel rods that are attached to this disc are not long enough anymore. They are actually all used up, so therefore I can't lower it down enough anymore to swipe out the joints in between those cobblestones. And here you have it. You can see that those are really very short. They should be about yay long. So I already called the guy, said, look, I need a new brush. So that hopefully is coming tomorrow, but it hasn't arrived so far, so I had to suspend the cleaning work. Believe me, this is not the way you want to sweep the cobblestones after they have been cleaned. This is what you want to use to sweep the dust off the cobblestones afterwards. It's a rotating brush, and you can even set it in different angles, so it will push the dirt to the right. And I've done already most of it, but right now the work has stopped because of the brush on the articulated loader and of course the temperature, which is very high. I think we're sitting at around 34 degrees centigrade right now, so it is really hot. And as you can see, this is working pretty well, but it's very, very dusty. So as the work is for now suspended on the cobblestones, I need to prepare for the wall of my daughter's house. And when I say wall, I actually refer to painting an exterior wall and a fence. And I guess that's what dads have to do. You know, once you're retired, everybody is asking you to help, although I got work enough on my own. But let me prep now the airless gun. And here it is, the Greco Mark V paint gun, and this is airless. So you have a spray gun. This is the spray gun right here. You have different types of nozzles that you can fit, and the paint goes in a bucket underneath, and then you can just paint the wall with it. So this is typically the bucket where the paint is in, and then it's been sucked up. And I'm just going to prime it once just to make sure that it's empty, because I always put the protection fluid inside. So now we're just pumping around. It has all kind of adjustments. Now I'm going to go back to spray. And this is the nozzle that goes onto the spray gun. And the nozzle, they come with a specific code. So this is a LTX 517. And the 517 refers to a span of 5 inches. And the opening of the jet actually is 17 thousandths of an inch. So that's how this is classified. So you have different tips for different purposes. I'm going to use on the spray gun a different one, because I'm going to use, let's see which one that is, a 515, I think. Let me turn it around. Yes, a 515. So the nozzle is a little bit smaller, which is going to be better for the paint. Otherwise, I'm going to waste too much paint. But the fan is still 5 inches, or about, what is it, 15, 20 centimeters. That's it on the nozzle. And then you got plenty of controls on it. As you can see, I can set the pressure right now I'm at 50, well, almost 60 bar. I can increase it to about 200, I believe. So I'm not going to do this right now, But this is where you set the control on the pressure, and this is just a menu selection. A pretty good tool to use, to be very honest. It always helped me very well, and it's very fast painting. So let's see what we get out of it. You can hear the pump. It's pumping up always to 50 bar and then it stops. And you can see this, the fan is pretty nice. Don't worry, this is no paint. This is right now, it's just water. So tomorrow we will get the new steel brush. So we're gonna brush the remaining part of the cobblestones. And I might make a video on that. And then the day after, on Friday, most likely, or Saturday, we'll go and paint a wall at my daughter's house with the airless. So as you can see, a retired man is always a busy man. And once the cobblestones are cleaned up and swiped of all the dust, it's time for some herbicide. So I'm going to spray it against weeds. Now, I know today these products that you get to kill weeds are basically junk because of European legislation. But there are ways to get the stuff, and I found a way, and I'm using the real stuff. Not a lot, only when it's absolutely necessary.